Let's read through the question and highlight any important information. You decide to begin selling ice cream cones at the local art festival. Your cost for each ice cream cone is $1.44, plus you have to pay a fixed weekly fee of $110 for the booth. Okay. Now we're being asked to write an algebraic expression to represent your total cost for the week if you sell n ice cream cones. So let's start by writing the things that are changing here. So we know that n is the number of ice cream cones you make or sell, ice cream cones. And the other value is your total costs. So that's what we would compute, and your total costs, of course, depend on the number of ice cream cones sold. Okay, now let's think about what's fixed and what's changing. So your cost for each ice cream cone, so I see that word each, and that lets me know that this is probably the variable part, just like per, is $1.44. So that means for every ice cream cone you have to pay $1.44. So $1.44 cost per cone. Then it says, plus you have to pay a fixed weekly fee of $110 per booth. For the booth, sorry, $110 for the booth. Okay, so in this problem it actually said that this was fixed, so that helps us out a little bit. So the booth amount is a fixed amount because you pay $110. It doesn't depend on how many ice cream cones you sell. They can't change it. However, the $1.44, although $1.44 doesn't change, the total cost for the cones will change depending on the number of cones you sell. So we're going to call this part the variable part. So if you sold one cone, it would cost you 1 times $1.44. 2 cones, you'd have to pay 2 times $1.44. 3 cones would be 3 times $1.44. And n cones would then be, looking at this pattern, n times 144. So the cost for the cones is 1.44 n. And again, this helps you just see the pattern so you know how to set it up. Okay, so now let's write this in words, and then we're going to translate it to an algebraic expression. The total cost is, well, the cost for the booth for renting the booth plus the costs for making the ice cream cones. I'll just put for making cones. Okay, so total cost for is we'll write equals. The cost for the booth was $110 plus the cost for making the cones. We said $1.44 per cone, where n is the number of cones, so 1.44 n. So this is our algebraic expression. Okay. Now we have one more associated problem. If you sell 300 ice cream cones, your total cost for the week will be. So now this is basically saying, well, if the number of ice cream cones, n, is 300, what will our total cost be? And remember, this represents our total cost. So we're going to replace n with 300. So we have 110 plus 1.44 times 300. Let's do this on the calculator. 110 plus 1.44 times 300, and we have $542. So if you sell 300 ice cream cones, your total cost for the week will be $542.